A local veteran took advantage of a national program aimed at helping minority business owners get their start. Now she's opening the doors to her first place in Augusta. News Channel 6's Kim Vickers explains.
I was so excited. I was so surprised because actually this was the first thing I actually won, trying to apply for like grants and stuff to start my business.
Alice Garner is realizing a dream. On Monday morning, she'll open her bakery, Garner Sweet Dreams, right here at the Augusta Mall. But this wasn't always what she wanted to do.
I did 10.5 years in the military. In 2014, I got diagnosed with cervical cancer, and I had some complications with that, so I had to end up getting out of the military. They medically retired me. And then after that, because my dream was doing 20 years, I had to come up with something else to do. Since I love baking, I decided to start my business in baking.
Garner heard about a grant through Brookfield Properties, the company that owns the Augusta Mall, that was aimed at minority small business owners. It covers the cost of building out a kiosk for entrepreneurs looking to start a business in the mall. Michelle Isabel with Brookfield Properties says the program, Partner to Empower, began after the murder of George Floyd.
The intent of this program is to make sure people are successful, that they're growing with us, expanding with us, and again, have those opportunities to create generational wealth, to have something of their own making.
Garner, who is a wife and mother of 8, was the first person to put in an application for the grant. Isabel says she is inspired by Garner's story.
She's a veteran, an Army veteran. She's a mom of 8. But most importantly, she stuck with it. She didn't just sit back and wait. She bettered herself. She went to culinary school and graduated during that time. And so now she's even better at her craft.
Garner Sweet Dreams' grand opening was delayed because of supply chain issues, but now she says she's ready to dig in. She says she's a little nervous, but her family is supportive, especially with the attention she has recently received.
They're so excited. It's like, look at Mom, she's famous.
Are you a full mom now?
I am.
Garner Sweet Dreams will open here at the Augusta Mall at 11 a.m. on Monday morning. It's on the lower level by Bath & Body Works. There will be some giveaways, and they'll be handing out some free samples. In Augusta, Kim Vickers, WJBF, News Channel 6.